Hi, this is my Takayama DT-2. Just taking the length of the board. There's the Takayama oval underneath all that wax. There is this is a 9/8. Has a single 5/16 inch basswood stringer with the black glue lines. Has what's called a butterfly style tail patch and a 2-1 setup at the bottom, and I'll show you that soon after. The DT-2, I've had this board for about a year now, and I have the DT-1 as well as one of his nose riders, the Joel Tutored nose riders, and I have to say this is a great all-around board. Donald calls this his most versatile longboard. Here's the bottom of the DT-2. This board, great for turns, trim, nose riding, and really anything small to overhead waves. It's a great all-around board. The DT-2 is more of a nose rider design than really the DT-1. It has a wider nose. I don't know if you can see that from here, as well as the tail dimensions are a little bit more wider. This is a rounded pin. It has a subtle concave nose, and it has low rocker, so the glide is great on this board, especially since it's not epoxy, it's a resin board. It has obviously the Takayama tucked under edge with the 60/40 rails. This board is set up with Takayama halo fins. I'm going to get a close-up of these halo fins from the side. This is a 4.5 halo fin. You get anything from 4.1/8 to 4.5, and that's probably what's recommended for most longboards. With these halo fins, it has a straight edge in the front with the curve in the back, versus the typical side rail is the curve or rake is in the front. And so this is supposed to create a hydrofoil effect and propels you and pushes you off. It works great on mushier waves. I don't notice a big difference on larger waves, but on smaller waves I think it makes a big difference. DT-2, highly recommend this board for anybody who surfs and travels, and that you're not sure what board to take. The DT-1, big wave board, 9/8, and that board I feel real confident. I have a nose rider that's about 9/10, great small mushy board wave. But this board, this 9/8, the DT-2, great all-around board. Small to overhead, handles the rogue wave, whips around really fast, really stable, not so wide that your legs are spread apart when you're sitting on the board, and it's I think it's like 3 1/8 inch thick, and floats really well. So highly recommend it if you're thinking about getting the Takayama board. I've tried all other types of longboard, and I always head back to these Takayamas. Can't say enough about it. Hopefully this helps you in your decision.